TikTok, we have a problem. Look at these videos and tell me what is wrong here. All these makeup collections, bag collections, massive Amazon hauls, body scrub obsessions, fragrances, the list goes on. The overconsumption on this platform is ridiculous.
So today we are going to talk about a societal issue that has been taking over the internet: overconsumption and excess consumerism. But before we get into it, let's have a quick definition. Consumerism is the belief that buying and owning more products and services than we need for basic survival will bring happiness and show social status. This is a serious issue. Let's take a look at what overconsumption means. Overconsumption means excessive consumption or use of products and resources than necessary, often leading to waste and environmental harm. As you can see, consumerism is the belief of the buying culture itself, while overconsumption is the fact that now you've bought this product or these services, you have to actually now use them. But for the most part, you're not able to use them, then it often leads to waste and environmental harm. Now, let me tell you the truth. Consumerism would not do you any good. It will do you more harm than good. It will end up leading to debt, right? You will not get any wealth from it. You will not get any value from it. You will probably get temporary satisfaction or temporary excitement, but it will not lead to you building wealth or in any shape or form.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my very small perfume collection. Today I'm going to be reorganizing my fragrances. I decided to move my shelves to the other side of the room, and I added some new furniture pieces. Yes, I have a lot of fragrances, but I'm a collector. This is what I do, this is what I love, and this is what my heart desires. Yes, fragrances do expire, and no, I didn't steal these. I've purchased them with my own money.
And my problem with this is the fact that social media is actually fueling this culture. It's making people think they have to buy all these things. What is it with all of this? I stock in my fridge, or people having excessive Stanley cups or even water bottles. You see people these days buying excessive makeups, excessive beauty products, excessive fashion items, excessive perfumes. See, let me say something. I understand the fact that sometimes some of these people, this is what they do for their job, this is their business. So for example, Jackie Aina, for example, or Mona that owns Kayali, that's their job, that's their business. They have this large collection of perfumes, but if you think about it logically, they own a perfume company, so it makes sense that they would have to maybe try out different scents or even have to spend a lot of money buying those products. It's an investment for them because in the end they can make returns from it. But for someone like you and I, where we just need 1 or 2 bottles of perfumes, why are people investing this much or spending this much money acquiring perfumes? And these are like regular day-to-day people. Some people, they are influencers that get it as gifts, but other people, they are just regular people like you and I that they don't make enough money to be buying these perfumes, to be buying this much water bottles, to be buying this much Crocs. Like, how many can you possibly wear? If you think about it, when you buy all of these beauty products, you only have one face. You can only use 1 bottle of foundation. But then because you're watching all of these TikTok tutorials, you find that somebody uses this specific foundation and their makeup turn out nice, and you feel like, oh, I also have to get that specific foundation because I want my makeup to look like that. Why don't you think about the fact that what if it's your technique that needs fixing? What if you need to just improve something? What if it's not about the product? And that's the thing, these beauty companies will continue to release new products every other month, every other quarter, because they're trying to make money. That's their business, that's their company. They are running a company for profit. But someone like you and I, where we don't have this money, it's not a business for us. You're not a makeup artist, you're not a beauty guru, you're not a beauty influencer. Why do you feel the need to change your beauty products every other month? Why do you feel like you need like 6, 7, 8, 10 lip glosses? Why? And the most annoying thing is these products do not even have a long shelf life. Beauty products expire within 6 months to 12 months. So you can't even get that much use from them.
Okay, so boom, back with another car call. You already know the vibes. This time I'm bringing 7 pairs, so let's hop right into it. So this first pair is a cute little holographic pair. Then we got this cute little black splatter pair. Then I got that in another color, which is just lighter.
You see people buying several pairs of Crocs and you're wondering, it's just a shoe. It's even a rubber shoe at that. Like, why? I love Crocs. I wear Crocs all the time. I have one, but I I only need one, there's a temptation for me to feel like, oh, I need another color, or I need it in another style. But why? I can get other kind of shoes that I could possibly wear, because I can only wear one Crocs, and the shoe is really nice and comfortable, but why do you need to have like 6, 7, 10, 20 of them, that you now have this whole room that you have collection of Crocs? Like, it makes no sense to me. Overconsumption is very dangerous. If you start over-consuming one area of your life, it would lead to you over-consuming in other areas. And this is one thing I want people to think about. If you are someone that you value something specific, that's okay for you to spend or invest in it. But another way you can actually curb it is by having specific budget for those things. So sometimes people enjoy, for example, I'll take myself as an example. I love to travel, I love to explore the world, and I also think people should. But instead of overspending or putting it on my credit card and not being able to pay, I'll rather save towards it. So I have a travel budget that I save towards every single month, and if I'm not able to reach that budget for that trip, then I'm not gonna go there. I wouldn't feel the need to afterpay it, put it on my credit card, or get a loan for it. Like, it makes no sense. It's not something that, yes, traveling is rewarding, I love to invest in that experience, but it's not something that is going to put money back in my pocket, right? So I have to be careful about taking money out or spending on things that is only going to take out of me. It's not going to bring back to me. So this is also something that you need to do. If you're someone that you love fashion, yes, that is great. I love it for you. If that's what you do for a job, I love it for you. Why not have a budget that goes for fashion? Something that is really important to point out is how this emotional spending would keep you broke. It will keep you poor. It will make you not build wealth. It will make you not reach your financial goals, because you are now taking from your pocket, you are robbing your future self and spending and buying things, acquiring all of these things that you actually don't need. You are making emotional decisions based on temporary needs, based on trends, based on social media, based on the advice that you're getting from people that are actually not spending their own money buying these things. Sometimes you have to sit with yourself and think, do you actually need this product? Are you buying this product based on how you're feeling right now? Because I get it, sometimes you're in a low mood, or you're you're having a bad day. Then the next thing you're feeling is, maybe I should go to the mall to just take a stroll. Then when you go there, you end up buying, going into Sephora, you buy 1 or 2 products. Then the next thing you're going to Starbucks, you're buying this and that. Then the next thing you're going to Fashion Nova, you're buying 2 pieces here and there. At the end of the day, you've spent almost $500 just because you're having a bad day. And the sad thing is, sometimes when people even end up realizing, maybe the next day you wake up to reality and find that, okay, I've overspent, I didn't really need this product. You could actually return it back the next day, but they wouldn't, because now they feel like they get this excitement and this spark and joy from the fact that, oh yeah, they just acquired these things and they can show it off to their friends, or they can start using it. Sometimes they never end up using it before the product expires. So what's the point of buying it in the first place?
So yeah, I'm sure there's a more organized way to do this, but this is just what works for me, because I like to see everything with the label up, just so I know if I'm grabbing things, I know what's here, I know what's missing. It is pretty messy at the moment. I've just received some new PR, but there's cleansers, toners, masks, serums. That's some new Korean skincare I'm trying out, and just some random bits.
Another issue I have these days is with the toxic rise of self-care. This is crazy. Why are people doing 10-step Korean skincare routines? Why are they doing, come with me, while I show you my 7-step or 8-step Korean skincare routine or skincare routine, and having all of these beauty products, this makeup products, these skincare products that they really do not need. You don't need 10 products to clean your face. You don't need 10 products to make your face clean. Even aestheticians have said it, that you just need 3 specific products: 1 for cleanse, 1 for moisturizing, and the other for protecting. So you basically just need a face wash, a moisturizer, and sunscreen. Just 3 products. But why are people having this 10-step routine? And when they do it, it makes you feel like, I need to get this product next. I need to buy this one next. This is the next trend. This is the next thing that will make me feel like the it girl. That will make me feel like that girl. Like, why? You really do not need this product. You don't need all of this. And the sad reality is these products do not last long. They have a very short shelf life. So when you buy them, you end up not using them or completely utilizing them. You have lower utilization, and now you have to buy a new product because you're not going to apply an expired moisturizer on your face. You're not going to apply an expired serum on your face. So when you use it or you open it for 6 months or less, it's expired. You're not able to use it again. Now you have to buy another one. Now imagine you have like 10 of those kind of products that you're using for your 10-step routine, and you have to change them every 6 months or every 8 months or 1 year. Like, why? You don't even need that much product to protect your skin, I promise you. And you go on social media, you see people buying all of this body scrub because they need it in like 5 different flavors or 5 different scents, and you also feel the need to do it. Social media is fueling overconsumption, it's fueling consumerism. And the problem with that is the people watching from the outside, that are people like you and I, they really do not see it. I'm also speaking for myself because sometimes I see these things and I'm like, oh, maybe I should probably get that. But I always take a step back and ask myself, do I really need it? And that has really helped change the game for me. I'll tell you a tip. If you see any product online, you're scrolling on social media and you see a product that you feel like you need to check out right now, just wait for 24 hours. I promise you, that's the secret. When you wait till the next day, your reality will check in and you realize that maybe I actually do not need it. I also do have a concern for people buying excessive fashion pieces. With the rise of fast fashion, people feel the need to change trend, change outfits, buy new clothes every now and then. I'm also guilty of this, where whenever I want to go on vacation, I feel like, oh, I need a new outfit, I need a new swimsuit all the time. And it wasn't until last year that I came to the realization that this is actually a problem. I shouldn't feel like every time I'm traveling I need to have a new outfit. I shouldn't feel like I can't wear the same bathing suit that I wore on my last trip, on this trip. Like, it's not a problem. To be honest, I don't even post that much pictures online. I mostly post videos. So why do I feel the need that I can't wear the same bathing suit again and again? And even if I posted the picture before, and so what? Like, it's my money, it's my body, it's my clothes. Like, why do I feel the need to impress people on the internet? Absolutely not. And that was when I came to the realization that no, something actually has to change, and I stopped shopping specifically for vacation and summer. And now this year I did not shop anything for summer. I went back to my closet, and this is a tip for you as well. Go back to your closet. If you feel like every time you want to go for an event or an occasion you have to buy a new clothes, take a step, take a pause, go to your closet, open it, try to shop your own pieces, try to take a look and see. Sometimes you might just feel like, okay, maybe you just need one pair of pants. You don't need anything apart from that. You find that you have all the other accessories, all the other clothes, everything else to make your feet look good, and maybe you just need a pair of pants. Or sometimes you just find that maybe you just need a new jacket. That's it. You don't need anything else. You don't need a new dress. You don't need anything else. I did that for like 3 vacations, and I was so surprised to find that I had pieces that I had not worn since like 2022 that was sitting in my closet, and I was able to wear that on my next trip. And that's what I want to encourage you to do today. Go back to your closet, review it, take a look at all the pieces you have, try them on, try to match and mix, try different styling. You might find things that you have not even used in a very long time there. Don't feel the need to always buy something new every now and then. And this new trend of TikTok made me buy it, Instagram made me buy it, it has to stop, girls. It has to actually, so we have to put it on the back and ask yourself before you buy any of these products that these influencers are portraying. I'm also an influencer myself. I'm a content creator more than an influencer, but I also want to let you know, if you are watching any influencer out there that is inspiring you or pushing you or giving you the drive to keep buying or keep overspending, unfollow them, mute them, do whatever it is that will help you keep your timeline clean, your For You page clean, so that you don't continue to spend excessively, go into debt, go broke, because you are robbing your future self. You are not going to be able to invest in your future. You are not able to save for emergency purposes. You now keep working and working and working to buy things that you might not end up using. What's the point? Even if I'm the content creator that you feel like when you watch my content, it makes you feel like you need to go make any drastic action or spend money in some type of way, please feel free to unfollow, mute, or do whatever it is that will help you. I know I don't promote such things, but if you feel like I'm motivating you to spend in that manner, please unfollow. I'm all about helping people reach their financial goals, but also living their best life, but not at the expense of building a financially secure future. So now that we have identified that this is actually a problem, what are the solutions? What are the steps you need to take to help you get there, be better with your finances, and improve your overall life. First, instead of spending on things or products, you have to start spending on experiences. Invest your money in things that will give you fulfillment, things that you can enjoy in the moment. Even something like gifts. If you want to buy something for someone, maybe ask them, what do you need at this point in time? This is something my friends and I have cultivated over the years, and I really love it for us. Before we buy any gift for the other person, you ask, maybe they could have a wish list, or maybe you could ask them, what are you needing? Or if you're a close enough friend to them, you would have seen that thing that they've been talking about that they want to get but they can't afford right now. Maybe you can contribute, or you can support them in buying it, or even buy it for them. It's better than buying something that they might already have and they will not end up using. Spend money on things that would give you memory dividends. Memory dividends is you enjoying something in the moment, but also sitting back and reflecting on it, that is now making you happy, giving you better fulfillment later on in life. So instead of just spending money on things, invest or spend money in experiences. Next is for you to find joy and satisfaction in things that doesn't involve money. It's not every time that you actually need money. Trust me, if you're having a bad day or you're feeling overwhelmed, you might just need to take a walk outside. You might just need to get fresh air, have a call with your friends and family, speak to loved ones, learn a new skill, try something new, just do something. That might be all your brain needs at that moment. It doesn't mean that every single time you're emotional or you're down, you have to spend money. Not everything has to cost money. There are some times that you can enjoy doing things on your own. You can enjoy experiences with your friends. You can do things. You can have a get together that doesn't involve spending money. Like, you don't have to always spend money for you to feel better. Next is for you to avoid the shiny object syndrome. Liking something doesn't mean that you have to have it. I'll say it again. The shiny object syndrome is you seeing something, being attracted to the feeling of newness. You're always excited when you have to unbox things, when you're opening packages, attracted to trends. You want to always have the latest thing out there because it's shiny, it feels attractive, you feel like you should always have it. You want to make sure you avoid it. If it's something that is trendy, in fact, I always recommend to not shop trendy pieces because trends would always come and go. Imagine that you have to always buy trends every now and then you're going to keep buying and buying and buying and buying and buying, because these days we no longer even do trends that last long enough. They are usually like micro trends, so they happen for just a couple of weeks or a month or so, then we're on to the next trend. Avoiding trends is a very significant way for you to stop and minimize overconsumption. Just because you like something doesn't mean that you should always have it. If it's something that you know that maybe it's just like a fashion piece or a beauty product, think about it. Do you have something that you can use as a replacement for that? If you do, then maybe you don't have to buy a brand new one. Next is for you to do less of retail therapy. Retail shopping is one of the significant way people get into consumerism and get into debt as a whole. You want to start doing less of retail therapy. If you don't feel good, maybe get an actual therapist. Maybe you should look inwards. Maybe you should take a look at the mirror and see the problem you actually need to fix. Solve the problem, but not rely on temporary excitement or temporary fulfillment, because it's only a matter of time before it fades off. And tomorrow you feel like, oh yeah, today you did retail therapy. 2 days later, you also feel down and you have to make emotional spending. You can't continue that way. You end up poor. You end up robbing your future self. You end up in debt cycle that you continue to work on this hamster wheel to fulfill that debt because you have to pay it off regardless. You end up using buy now, pay later to fulfill that retail therapy. So you want to try as much as possible to actually solve the problem. Is it something that you have to resolve inside? Is it something you need to speak to a professional about? Is it something that is just temporary? Don't use retail therapy as a solution to all the emotional problems you have. Avoid scarcity mindset. A lot of times I find that people buy into these things because they feel like, oh, it's on sale right now, I will not be able to get it tomorrow if I don't buy it today. Trust me, it's just a marketing strategy for these companies. There will always be another Black Friday. There will always be another sale. Right after Black Friday, there's Boxing Sale. Right after Boxing Sale, there's Valentine's Sale. Right after Valentine's Sale, there's another sale. Like, this sale will keep coming now and then, and you can always buy this product. Don't feel like you have to buy it there and then. There is no FOMO. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses just because you want to buy these things. No. Avoid that limiting belief. Trust me, it's a scarcity mindset because you can always buy it. That product will always be available. There will be a newer and a better version. Try as much as you can to avoid it. Don't think you can keep up with all these people on social media or influencers or the trends online that you want to always buy the latest thing. Because trust me, every holiday you go online, you see someone promoting top gift you can buy for Christmas this season for your friends or your loved one or your family or your kids. Then you watch the video and you see it could be like a new pair of maybe cup, for example, or a bottle, and you see it and you're like, oh yeah, I should probably get something like that. My son will like it. He likes that color. He likes this, and you buy it without remembering that he probably already has something like that. So what is he going to use it for? You can't use more than one bottle at a time. So what's the need of buying these things? You can't buy gifts for someone that you know that they might not end up using. So why not try to think about pieces or something that they would actually be able to use? Think about that before investing or spending money buying anything for anyone as a gift. And lastly, try as much as you can to maximize utilization on any product or anything you are buying. For example, the iPhone. With iPhone, they have probably around 3 to 5 years useful life, but you find that people buy iPhone every single year. They're switching their phone every now and then. Same thing for other gadgets as well. They're always going to be a newer model. There will always be a latest one out there. Companies have to keep up with innovation in order for them to make money, but that is their own business. They are running a profitable venture that they have to make money and pay dividends to their shareholders. It's none of your business for you to make sure you're giving them money out of your own pocket to pay their shareholders. It's not your responsibility. But if you feel like you have to keep buying the latest phone, the latest gadget, the latest this and that, there will always be a newer model. And if you think back over the last 3 years, there haven't been a significant difference in the iPhones. It's just minor changes you can see or minor upgrades. So why do you feel like you need to switch or upgrade your phone every single year and you have to buy this on credit because you are not able to pay off the phone? Then you start paying it off slowly. Then there will never be a time for you to actually have a phone that you are fully paid off, because every single year you are renewing the contract to get the latest phone. It's of no benefit. Overall, I want to encourage you to cut back on overspending, overconsumption, excess consumerism. If there is anything you are doing or you are seeing that is fueling this belief or this behavior, you need to step away from them. If it's social media, you need to take time away from social media. If it's people around you, you need to take a step back from them and let them know this is not something that you believe in. If it's also just you need to have the budget for it. Try as much as you can to plan your finances in a way that you can still enjoy life and save for your future. Most importantly, you want to make sure that you're not getting into any form of debt just to fulfill this temporary satisfaction. Find other ways to entertain, find other things that give you joy and lasting happiness, and avoid depending on products or consumerism to help you feel better, because it's never going to end. Let me know your thoughts as well. If you have any tips that would help people out there struggling with overconsumption or consumerism, please leave them below in the comments so that people can learn. I can also learn from them. If there are any tips you have, share them below. If you also have questions and concern, or what do you think about this video? Are you against it? Are you in support? Let me know your thoughts. It would really help me know the kind of content that you appreciate, and also help me understand your thought process as well. If you're someone that you're guilty of this, no problem. Don't worry, we're all improving. Like I said, I'm also guilty of this. We're all a victim of the media, and we can all get better. So if you like this video and you got value from it, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment below, let me know if you like it as well, your thoughts, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.